I've adopted minimalism at the start of this year, and in this video I want to share 3 things that I've learned about minimalism so far. It was the Minimalism Netflix documentary that first introduced me to minimalism a few years ago. And I read a few books by the minimalists and also Fumio Sasaki's Goodbye Things. I was intrigued, but I didn't really take action until I decided to discard my couch. I told that story in my video How Minimalism Changed My Life, which I will link to up here. To summarize, what started with replacing my couch led to decluttering my entire apartment and starting this YouTube channel. Fast forward to today, almost 1 year later, and I feel it's good to share some of my insights about minimalism. It's not about owning few possessions, but about creating space for what's truly important. My original idea of a minimalist was that of someone who has discarded almost all their things and now lives with as little as possible. I pictured someone in a 20 square meter apartment, sleeping on the ground, eating from the only plate he owned, using the single spoon he kept in his kitchen drawer. But as I educated myself more about minimalism, I learned that decluttering, letting go of stuff that no longer serves you, is simply a means to an end. And that is to create space so you can focus on what's truly important, to ultimately find happiness, fulfillment and freedom. Since I've decluttered and reorganized my home, the place feels lighter. I also have more mental clarity. When I work from home, I feel calmer. And sometimes I'm just sitting on the couch, looking out the window, doing nothing, and being perfectly okay with that. Minimalism is a lifestyle. Decluttering is just the start. Minimalism starts with decluttering. Going through your stuff, keeping that which sparks joy, and discarding things that have been piling up or gathering dust for years. I found this fresh start really exciting. But if nothing changes after that, it's nothing more than a house cleaning. I found that where decluttering is something you do once, or perhaps a few times, minimalism is about living a more intentional life. And as such, it influences decisions every single day. Whereas at first I was primarily interested in cutting down on my possessions, once I had done that, minimalism had a ripple effect into other parts of my life. I like the freedom that comes with living below your means. Appreciating that what I already have, not desiring the latest fashion or gadget as much anymore. I stopped reading the news. I'm now more intentional about the content I consume. And I often get really inspired when I do research for these videos. Not so much by seeing pictures of aesthetically pleasing minimalist homes, but by seeing and reading how real-life people like you and me have made profound lifestyle changes after they became a minimalist. Minimalism grounds me. By living more intentionally, minimalism helps me to focus on the things I really care about. These days, I'm much less concerned about what others think of me. I'm less of a people pleaser and instead invest in strengthening the relationships with those already close to me. That's also the introverted side of me, but minimalism helps me chase a fulfilling life with more conviction and clarity. In that sense, less is definitely more. This is work in progress, and I'm by no means perfect at it. But when I do drift off course, the minimalist tools are always there to help me regain my balance and get back on track. I've really embraced it as a lifestyle, together with living more slowly. I'm sure as more time will pass, I will gain new insights. And when I do, I will definitely share those in a new video. For now, I'm just glad where the journey has taken me so far, and I'm excited about what the future holds in store. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.